Sasa wakati wanabonga, aya, umeona kitu imepita? Hapana, mimi nimesikia upepo.
The person who hit me with the shoe yesterday in Migori, I have forgiven you. My God will deal with you. I serve a living God.
Kasongo, eh. Lambrusko, hey, fire burn them every time and every day. Salute to Kenyan youth in Migori County. They are, in fact, they are full with the shit. You know, they cannot hold it again. How I wish the whole of African youth have this lion heart of Kenyan youth. I'm not talking of the youth in Yabohanse. I'm talking of the real men in Migori County, the real men in Kenya, men and women, youth, new, in fact, our future generation. Ruto was surprised to see that, is it me that this youth will come and do like that? This is how the youth of Africa, or God will continue to punish you if you are a leader. And you are in fact, you are leading your country astray. If you are a leader, Methuselah's leaders in Africa. I can't wait to see how Nigerian youth, but Nigerian youth, they don't have liver. Nigerian youth, we just have big mouth talking ba. But actions, we don't have action. Action is, you go to Kenyan youth, you will see they don't have mouth like us. But through their actions, go and see all over TikTok, all over IG, everywhere, Ruto. Hey, Ruto, your people want to go back home. What did you do to your people? That your youths are throwing you kitty kata with shoes up and down in Migori County. Look at how shamelessly people are doing. In fact, how people are behaving, presidents of Africa. How you are provoking people to be dealing with you guys anyhow in public. You guys will not take example from the small boy from Burkina Faso. Instead of African leaders to join hands and fight for their countries, no, they are joining hands with the Babylonians to betray their countries. Shame on you guys. When it comes like when they are sick, they are drawing their purpose in the Western world. I saw Zimbabwe, is it Zimbabwe or some president, Cameroonians, or some president, they are shaking like this. As they are walking, they are shaking. Look at Nigerian president, the way Nigerian president, Nigeria is scatter like this. One is even afraid to go to Nigeria. And he still want to protest for 2027. I say, what? Because they did not throw you shoes on the face like the way they do to Ruto in Kenya. Because you meet this Nigerian youth that they are wiki. You can do to them the way you want to do. Tomorrow they will still elect you as the president of their country. So people don't want to understand. So people are even asking me, it's not a matter of changing content on the YouTube street. No. But there must be changes in life. There are more things that are important to life. You understand? Some people are, she stopped reaction. I'm still doing reaction. This is also reaction. But reaction need to take some level. You understand? You understand how the banger. Look at this, our guy. Hey, somebody even come and comment and tell me that, oh, this guy will not take you to anywhere. Stay on the YouTube street. No, it's not like that. This is my contribution to my people. Sitting in my cabin and talk about it. This is a viral air problem, not only in one country or in one territory. This is something that is facing us. Do you think we don't want to enjoy in Africa? You think we don't want to enjoy in Africa? Look at France, how France is fighting Burkina Faso. Because of what? Because of their gold. The last day that I did reaction about this Burkina Faso's president, somebody was already telling me that, oh, we Africans, we should go back to our countries. That we should go and correct, we should go and fight for our countries. That is how they always tell us in Europe, that we should leave Europe. We should go back to Africa. We should go and develop our continent. Now, our continent, the president of Burkina Faso said, leave my country for my people. What did you do? You people are giving millions to buy him. What did you people do? What is wrong in saying that I don't want you to be part of my country? You are fighting for my goal. Leave us alone. You said no. And you are telling sons and daughters of the soil in Babylon to leave Babylon. Why should we leave Babylon if Babylon don't want to leave us? Lambrosco. You know, I am somebody, guys, that I always ask myself, I always say that I don't like the fact that our people saying that, I come to Babylon to take what belongs to us. But when you begin to look at the things that are happening, you begin to ask yourself and say that, yes, we are coming to take what belongs to us in Babylon. If you come to Babylon, only Africa people, they hate the Babylonian. The Babylonian, if you want to talk of people that they give paper, come for example here in Germany, because we have freedom of speech. Let me speak. If you come to Germany, if an African come to Germany to take asylum, they are going to tell they will be giving Africans negative. They will say, there is no war in Africa. If people from Syria, other countries, they come, they welcome them. They give them paper. They tell them to sit down. If it is an African, they will tell you to go back to Africa. You understand? They have solos. Our leaders have solos. I used to hear that if you go to Switzerland, the bank there is full with the money our leaders from Nigeria stole to store in Switzerland. And the leaders that even collect those mother money, keep in Switzerland, they are dead. They are pie. They are no more there. And our money is swimming in Switzerland. And belonging to the government of the Babylonians. And when you just see us here in Babylon, you don't want to see us. You will see us gallant in Babylon. Was I talking about Ruto of Kenya? I salute the youth of Kenyans. You people are the real lions. You are the real G's. You show these people that we have to stand up as youth and fight for ourselves. They cannot be treating us anyhow like that and allowing us to think that only in Babylon we have future. We need to have future also in Africa. That is why I respect this guy of Malema of South Africa back to back. That guy is the real G. He don't have, in fact, I don't see him as somebody that said that he's the son of the soil. That is why I say, I am the daughter of the soil. He's the real son of Africa. He doesn't look at you whether you are coming from South Africa, Zimbabwe, whatsoever. He look at you like the real son of the soil. Let us watch this video.
Black South Africans like thinking they are superior to other Africans. You know, like our country is developed, we have highways.
Yeah.
You guys in Malawi and in Sudan.
Which is true. But Isugabi, where does it come from?
So the reason our country is more developed is because the colonizers that came here, after milking the resources, didn't just take them out, but they used them to develop. It is not because Black South Africans developed this country. When you start looking at the data, you might find that Black South Africans are poorer than other Africans. Because other Africans, you see, because when other Africans show you their money, it is money they have earned from their trade. When Black South Africans show you their money, it's from one of two places. The first one, the sadder one, is from a grant, from government. You didn't earn this. You didn't build anything. You didn't sell anything. The second one is a payment from a colonizer or a colonial company. So when you do the math, you realize a black person in Nigeria who has 1,000 naira, or let's say $1,000 American dollars, that's his money from his trade as a black man. In South Africa, if a black person has $1,000, it's either government gave it to them, or there's a white man somewhere that probably paid his salary. And when you look at the standard of living, Black South Africans will say, yeah, but look at our roads. You didn't build those roads.
Salute to my brother in South Africa. God bless you. In fact, I'm so happy that these words are coming from a South African, from his mouth. Because sometimes if you are not a South African and you say something like that, they will begin to look. Me, I love South Africa so much. Do you know something? South Africa is the first African country I've ever stepped my foot in. And my real love, for the first time I went to South Africa, I didn't even know that things are like that. Me, I just see, okay, I'm in Africa. And I love it so much, yes, because South Africa has really developed. If you have been to South Africa, you will bear me witness. And I still, in fact, the first beautiful place I've seen for the first time in my entire life. I don't want you people to judge me. It was in Cape Town. The first time I traveled in my life, it was in South Africa. And I love it so much for the 5 months I spent in Cape Town. I was feeling like, yes, I'm no more, like you will just feel like you are even in another different world because that place is beautiful. But yes, it is the truth, and this is what Malema is fighting. All this thing, all this enjoyment we are seeing, who are the people controlling the enjoyment? When you see other black, according to the brother in South Africa, when you see the other blacks, if they have money, they know that it is from their trade. But when our brothers in South Africa have this money, like our black brothers in South Africa, they must have worked for Muzungu or must have been like still a slave, or how do I say it, with the Muzungu to get that money, but not from their own independence. When I was in Cape Town, for those that are in South Africa, they will bear me witness. For those of you in Cape Town, you know Constantia. That is where I was living. So when I was living in this Constantia, I saw in that place, it's all Muzungu are living in that. A lot of people is Muzungu. And when you go there, the only black people you will see there, maybe they are the cooks, they are the gate men and all that. I'm not here to joke. I'm here to say my own mind. I love South Africa with my mind. But I don't like a situation where our people are now being limited to small jobs in South Africa. I don't want to go much into it. But if you want to listen to it much, go into Malema and you will hear. That is why I like that guy. He don't pamper anybody. And he don't say, oh, because it's my country, I have to pamper. No, when you want to talk about development and beauty, South Africa is beautiful. South Africa is developed. I'm not trying to tell you guys that there are some little or poverty here and there in South Africa. You still see, because in every country, even here in Europe, there are still there are still places in Europe that you will still see that poverty is still chopping. So nowhere is perfect in this world. But my concern is that the Muzungus, a lot of Muzungus in South Africa, yeah, it is what it is. That is how it is.
He also insulted all Africans.
I think they forgot to say thank you to us. It's not a big deal. It will come with time.
There is a part that caught my attention where he talked about ingratitude.
Gratitude, I am well aware, is a non-transmissible disease to humans.
He is human. Our ingratitude is not transmissible to him. This is how this gentleman sees Africa, sees Africans. We are not human. In his eyes, I think that if he is not an atheist and he prays, every morning when he wakes up and prays, he should also pray to the Africans. Because it is thanks to our ancestors that there is a France today. He should pray to us.
Only today, France is still depending on Africa. The only thing that will make me happy, from Cameroon to other African countries using francs. You people should have to start thinking of the money you are going to be using in your countries instead of you to still allow francs to be controlling you. Look at what this guy is saying. Thanks to our ancestors that make francs to be something. Without our ancestors, there will be no francs. There's even one of the clips I heard him saying, let me see if I will see that clips, and then I will put it to you for you guys.
In the history of the world, there have been wars. And during the Second World War, people organized themselves to defend all over the place. But there is a country that could not defend itself, which had to come and take our ancestors to go defend them. And today that same country wants to give us lessons.
Guys, by doing these videos at the same time, I in particular am learning history. When I heard him saying that during the World War, these countries could not defend them. That particular country could not defend themselves. They have to use our ancestors to defend themselves. Which country is this country? Even me myself, I never knew it, that it was France. I had to Google and ask myself. And here it says, France recruited more Africans than any other colonial power, sending 450,000 troops from West and North Africa to fight against the Germans on the front line. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that our people were at the front? Our forefathers, our ancestors, they were the ones helping France to defend themselves. And now France is coming to tell you guys that you still need to learn a lot from them. You still have to be under them. Because of what? Because they want to control your gold. They want to control your oil. And they want to control everything about you. Can you hear it? During World War I, Africans from various British colonies actively participated in defending and capturing German-controlled territories in Africa, including Togo, Cameroon, German Southwest Africa. Can you imagine? And Namibia, and German East Africa, and Tanzania. Hey! Can you imagine? I never knew something like that. History, they say, is very, very important. Even though we Africans sometimes we see history. Imagine, I never knew in my entire life that our people were helping France to be capturing Germans for them, so that they'll be able to win the war. They were using Africans back to back, even Africans against Africans. This is what this president of Burkina Faso is trying to tell us. And somebody will tell me that, oh, what I'm doing is very, very good. Because I'm learning even my own history. Things that I didn't know. I didn't even know that my ancestors were fighting for France. I didn't know Africans were fighting for France. Now France is telling Burkina Faso that they cannot leave Burkina Faso. They have to stay inside Burkina Faso. They want to control the goal of Burkina Faso. Wonder shall never end. Can you imagine? Instead of France to say thank you to Africa, France is waiting for Africa to say thank you to them. In what way do you want Africans to say thank you to you, France? In taking their gold to France? Or in taking our ancestors to fight for you guys? As I always say, I'm not a politician. But I'm just trying to learn. From the banger as we move ahead. Anyway, guys, I'm not doing long videos these days. Thank you so much. If you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe to this channel for more real banger. We are into history. These days, we are into history back to back. Thank you so much for supporting the Black Beauty TV, and God bless you guys. Bye-bye.
letter.